What's poppin', Stagger Starve Gang? It's your boy Gmk plus the Trey, aka the Bop Kid. And I wanted to kind of sit down and make sort of a different video for those that don't know me and aren't familiar with my music or my craft and what I do. And kind of just give a better explanation or description of who I am as a person, aside from all of this artist, mumbo jumbo and being involved in music. I want to make this very brief though. I don't want to make this video too long. I just kind of want to clear the air on some things so people don't look at me and necessarily get the wrong idea, so to speak, even though everyone's going to have their own opinion on me, which is fine because that could mean less to nothing, to me. But I've been doing a lot of thinking lately, and I've really come to a lot of realizations in my mind and necessarily a direction in where I want to go as an artist and what I want to be known for and who I want to be known as, so to speak. So with that being said, we'll just get straight into it. So for those of you that don't know, I am a hip hop / rap artist. I've been making music since I was about 15 years old. I started in late 2017 and just absolutely fell in love with making music and writing bars and going to the studio and just experimenting. But this video is more to clear up some of the misconceptions that my music may bring to people when they hear it for the first time, or if they see one of my vlogs that I post on All in the Vision, and they may see how I dress, may see how I talk. And this video is more meant to kind of clear those misconceptions in a sense. So if you go and you listen to some of my songs, I know off the top of my head, Jet Ski, Champions, maybe Focus. I know I have some music where I'm talking about using weapons and guns sort of in a violent way, and I'm kind of giving off hints of dark energy at points, is what I'll say. But the point of me talking to you about this is to clear the air on those things and to tell you guys that when I wrote those songs, at the times that I wrote those songs, I was writing what I thought was hard to me at the time. I was sort of jumping on trends, I won't lie, a little bit. I wasn't really sticking true to who I am and what I believe in and who I am as a person, because so much of what we see in the rap game and in the media nowadays is, violent music and, people talking about, living that life and, being involved in doing dangerous and messed up things. And I just want to hop on here and say, first and foremost, that I am not a thug. I am not a gangster. I do not promote gun violence. I do not condone violence in any way, shape, or form. I am about peace, passion, and prosperity. That is the motto, and it goes beyond so much more than branding for me when it comes down to it. And the reason I say this is because for those that may be paying attention at all to the rap game and music, doesn't matter if you're a local artist like I currently am right now at the time of this video, or if you're mainstream or you're upcoming and you're up next and you're super popping, it doesn't change the fact that what you put out to the world is what you put out there, and the things that you talk about, the things that you say can either go very, very well, or they can either go very, very wrong. And I've realized that, even with a lot of my past music, knowing that I am not that type of person whatsoever. I've never gangbanged a day in my life. I don't rep any set. you guys do hear me say SOS gang a lot, but I mean gang as in collective. And when I refer to SOS gang, I'm talking about my supporters, my fans, the ones who find me and want to stick with me and want to come along the ride, you know, meaning a collective group of people, not having it being tied to any street set or hood organization, whatever you want to call it whatsoever. So I just want to clear that right now. A lot of times you guys will see me throw up the M plus the Tre, and I do that specifically just as a representation of who I am, because Gmk plus the Tre, you know, 1, 2, 3. And so that's where that came from, you know. And a lot of times you may see me wearing bandanas and rocking different colors, and that has nothing to do with me being affiliated or tied to any street gang whatsoever. If you want to look at, you know, my bandanas and whatnot and make a judgment off that, then think of it as a tie of me to my craft, you know, and a tie of me being dedicated to my music and to my fans, which is my SOS gang. Y'all are my Stacker Star gang. You know, GMK means God, music, and the letter of my mother's first name. Nothing more, nothing less. And I know that was kind of a bit long, but I really wanted to clear that up. And so really with the main message of this video, I know I've kind of rambled a bit, is that moving forward in the near future, and with a lot of my music that will come out in the future, yeah, the gun talk is done. You know, even hinting at being involved in street life is done. You know, all of those things that don't align with my morals and my values, I will not be speaking on anymore. You know, I will not be associated with the likes of those vibes or those assumptions or that lifestyle. I want it to be known right now. Again, I am not a gangbanger. I am not a thug in any way. There is nothing gangster about me, guys. Not in the fucking slightest. But just wanted to hop on here and say that real quick. I know there's a lot of you guys, or there's, you know, a lot of you guys that will come to know me later on in the future. And even if you are aware of me right now, just know that a lot of those bars where I am mentioning using guns or, you know, having enemies and what I would do to enemies and things like that will be changed. The whole songs won't get changed, but just those select parts where I'm more specifically talking about those sort of things will be changed in the future to fit and more align with my values and what I'm about, you know, because that is what I feel like is the most important, especially when it comes to making music, because, you know, this is a gift. To be able to make music, to have the gift of writing, spitting, performing, you know, music is such a gift, you know, and it needs to be cherished. It absolutely needs to be cherished. So with that being said, I just want you guys to know that about me, you know, moving forward from here on out, you know, with me being at the level that I'm at right now. You know, although I'm not super huge and famous right now at this current moment, I want it to be known moving forward. Gmktre is about peace, passion, prosperity, and nothing more. You know, if it's not bringing me that, then I don't need it. I don't want to be surrounded around people who promote that lifestyle. I don't want to be brought up in conversations talking about that lifestyle. And I wanted to clear the air so people that see me for the first time don't get the misconception that I am involved in that lifestyle, because by no means am I. And that is right hand to God on that. And that's all I wanted to say. And yeah, thanks guys. Gang.